Shout out to Casper for sponsoring this update.
If your mattress is super gross, Casper can save you.
To the rescue! You can buy online, get free delivery in the US and Canada, and 100 days to return.
So get $50 towards your mattress purchase when you visit casper.com/theknow and use promo code THEKNOW.
Welcome to The Know, I'm Ashley Jenkins.
I'm Ryan Haywood.
In the eternal will they, won't they, over the next entry in the Red Dead series, it looks like finally, we're gonna get the next game.
Yay! Over the weekend.
Excited.
Yeah, Rockstar began
Look at those
teasing.
face.
Well, something very, very red across social media.
It was Ryan.
It's me, and in the scheme of things, it's practically nothing, really, honestly. But it was just the Rockstar logo in all red.
Yeah, of course, we wanted to be a Red Dead teaser, but just that one image, just the red, that could have been anything. Table tennis 2, why not? Yeah. Cowboy hats for GTA Online, sure. I mean, John Marston's already an optional parent in GTA Online, so why not?
But wait, there's more.
There is now.
This morning, the company made another update, posting a picture of what is unmistakably, we hope, a cowboy posse.
No, it is definitely a cowboy posse.
Look, we all still hope and dream. It could be that there's just setting us up for the big fall.
There are cowboy hats, there are guns. This is true, this is happening. Red Dead is coming.
Okay, so based on the frequency of these teases, we can potentially be seeing an official reveal any day.
Please, I don't want to be waiting for months. I mean, we could. They've already had us on the hook for years at this point.
Oh, yes. And as far back as 2012, Rockstar said they'd be making another game, someday. Specifically, in a Q&A on their website, a rep for the company said, "We don't always rush to make sequels, but that does not mean we won't get to them eventually. Stay tuned for further announcements about the future of the Red Dead series."
Well, guys, you have indeed taken your sweet, sweet time.
Not that an eventual sequel is ever really in question.
It really wasn't. 2 years after that, Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Rockstar's parent company Take-Two, noted that Red Dead was considered a permanent franchise on par with GTA, so suck at table tennis, I guess.
Look, they just nailed it with the first one. I mean, they really knocked it out of the...
It's true. I mean, I don't know. Do you do like
table?
Seasons for table tennis? Like, what do you do? Like innovative new table technology?
Also, rest in peace, Midnight Club.
Oh, that one's sad. But the rumors that the new Red Dead game was imminent really started piling up end of last year when former Rockstar employee Danny Ross hosted an AMA on Reddit and responded to a question about what Rockstar was working on with the comment, "Really, dumbass? Really?" 2, which was immediately decoded by the internet's wind talkers as referring to RDR2 or Red Dead Redemption 2.
Wow, they really dove down the rabbit hole on that one.
That was hard, right?
It was pretty hard to crack, yeah. Then earlier this year, a rumor popped up courtesy of Frag Hero that the game would be called Red Dead Redemption 2, Legends of the West.
That sounds like DLC.
It kind of does, actually, yeah. It would also feature more than one playable character exploring an even bigger world.
This was followed by a post to NeoGAF with what looked like a leaked version of the game's world map, which Tech Radar confirmed with a source of their own.
Based on that map, speculation began that the game was a prequel, based largely on the lack of railroad. And it also features New Bordeaux, which could imply an interesting universe crossover with Mafia 3, which is published by sister company 2K Games. Or it's just a coincidence.
There was later speculation in June this year that there was going to be a whole big reveal at E3, but the shootings just ahead of the event caused it to be pulled from the press conferences. Although Sony went on record later saying they never intended to show off a Rockstar game during their event in the first place, so you know, who knows?
And now here we are.
Yeah, we bitch about it pretty much constantly, but this kind of gap really is par for the course for Rockstar, especially when it comes to the Red Dead series.
Now, the first game in the series, Red Dead Revolver, came out in May 2004. The second, Red Dead Redemption, was just over 6 years after that in May 2010. So, yeah, it would have been nice to have had Red Dead 3 or Red Dead Redemption 2 or whatever you want to call it back in May, but it's really not that far off the scheme of things.
Yeah, Rockstar's never been known for annualizing their games. Actually, it's been a trend that the studio has repeatedly criticized. At an investor conference in New York last year, Strauss Zelnick explained, "We think with the non-sports titles, we are better served to create anticipation and demand. On the one hand, to rest the title, and on the other hand, to have the highest quality in the market, which takes time."
We've had 5 years between GTA 4 and GTA 5, and 7 years between GTA 3 and GTA 4. We're at 10 years and counting for Bully. I mean, just saying.
We're waiting for Bully 2. We are. And as hard as the wait is, Zelnick has a point because it's true that the games that the studio puts out are consistently successful both critically and commercially. And if they're like GTA Online, they keep making like billions of dollars over time.
Yeah, just let them appreciate. The new teaser image, vague as it is, does go some way towards validating a few of the rumors. First, that we may be looking at multiple protagonists, like what we had for the first time from Rockstar with GTA 5.
Yeah, the newest teaser, it's very Magnificent Seven inspired, features these silhouettes of 7 cowboys, and while it's unlikely we'll be jumping between 7 different pairs of boots, it does seem to imply there's more of like a gang aspect going on.
Yeah.
I like the posses.
Round them up.
I'm gonna roll hard with my crew.
That's the whitest thing you've ever said. And given that Red Dead Redemption took place largely as the West was being domesticated, this could be a flashback to an earlier, even wilder time. So, prequel when, John Marston was running with his gang, maybe?
Nah, honestly, I find that unlikely. As cool as it would be to spend more time with that character, that's not really how Rockstar rolls. And it wouldn't be a very satisfying ending to, you get to the end, you overcome everything, and you get married and have a kid.
I mean,
that's like playing real life.
They did like the character so much that they already drug him back from the grave for one expansion. So,
That's true, but but that was a great experience.
It was great.
Right?
It was a magnificent continuation of that series.
Best DLC of all time.
Way better than that Fallout one where it's like, oh, guess what? You just weren't dead.
Yeah, but it's not a thing that Rockstar really does.
That's true. Red Dead Redemption wasn't even really a direct sequel to Red Dead Revolver. It was more of a spiritual sequel. What ties the game together is that they all take place in the same larger world and share gameplay mechanics and some narrative themes.
Yeah, so if this one does take place before Red Dead Redemption, honestly, it'd be really cool. You may see a few characters who made brief supporting appearances in Redemption, whose real story takes place in this new, earlier title, and that, like, when you go back and play that one again, you just see, oh yeah, that's what that
I remember that
days.
guy. He's really old in the next one, which is the previous one.
The old previous one.
next
Yeah, we're gonna
previous
Star
one.
Wars it. Just jump around as much as you like. That would actually be fun, but that's probably the extent of the crossover that we'll see.
Yeah. If the leaked map is accurate, we can also expect to explore a new part of Outlaw Country, focused more around the Gulf of Mexico than around the Mexico-Texas area. But there will be some crossover so you can revisit familiar territory and see it either in its heyday or maybe even before it kind of grew into something. Not that there was much there in Red Dead Redemption.
Look, our streets were made of real dirt.
There was that one town that was like, oh, that's nice, and everything else is like, dirty.
We got cobblestones.
Yeah. The new areas indicate, too, that there may be even more variety in terrain. Think maybe marshes, swamps, to go with red rock and desert.
Yeah, next thing you know, gonna be rustling alligators.
Yeah, Red Dead Royale.
Red Dead Rising.
Red Dead Reloaded?
I'm still gonna go with Red Dead Reptile Hunter.
Nice.
That's not a knife.
Nope, we're done. Got it. This is probably your last chance to make up a stupid name for the game before we get to the official word, so go ahead and leave yours in the comments.
And for Red Dead, watch every time one of the developers makes a tweet because you know that's what's gonna happen from now until release. Like this video and subscribe to The Know. Thanks to Casper for sponsoring this update.
Hey, you spend a third of your life in your bed, maybe more, if you play games in bed like some of us.
Yo! Casper combines springy latex foam and supportive memory foam to get just the right sink and bounce.
Yeah, they've won awards,
Very fancy. It's easy to try out. You can buy online with free delivery and returns in the US and Canada for a full 100 days. And you can get $50 towards a new mattress when you go to casper.com/theknow and use promo code THEKNOW.